Well, they love their football in the East Bay, and the NFL is once again returned to Oakland, California. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Desperados of Oakland. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Warner. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That time Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Warner. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Try! Touchdown! Devon Achane, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Desperados will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. And that is off the left right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
They start the drive with Lynch. Gets past one man. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Cowboy 80.
They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
70, Hawk 70.
Now here's Vic. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Third down.
Let's go.
Vic now. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Bills first
Let's
down.
go now. Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
First down, the run with Lynch. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They push him back 8 yards and time on second down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
60 Bison. Ready.
On first down, back to Achane. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So this city and these fans, everybody knows the story. They've lost their football team not once but twice, most recently after the 2019 season. The baseball team, they may very well be leaving town. The basketball team is over in San Francisco now. What a boost this is, though, to have an NFL team back here in Oakland. And these fans, they could not. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Got it. Ready? 18, Pioneer. 79. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Cougar 19.
Here's Vick. They set up the screen to Lynch. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
19 Lions. Let's go. Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing, Vick.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Vick goes play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is caught. Bills touchdown.
Ja'Marr Chase.
33 yards.
And the Bills are able to widen their advantage.
And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of 2 ways. Either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Let's go.
Now Warner.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Warner to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run. Achane. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
7-yard line.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Warner from the gun. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Desperados have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the pistol, they run with Lynch. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
When you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Gone by, 2nd quarter. An inside run with Lynch. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. Set. Hook.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Desperados 14.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. He gets a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
I don't care if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant and keep throwing it around.
16 yards, a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Warner. And it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
8 yards to go.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Over the middle, complete. That's Pierce. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
And that'll be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Ready? 79.
To throw, Warner. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready? Go.
He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Vic readies to throw. Open man is Chase, complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. They passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
First down, Bills.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. 2. Hawk 70.
Vic to throw it. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the offense.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Warner delivers another one to Pierce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Warner. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's brought down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Lynch. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Here we go. Set. Set. Unlock line. Unlock line.
And the give running right is Lynch. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. De'Ami Brown, 71 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A play fake. Now Warner. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm, but he delivers it with confidence. A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Warner. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running right, here's Achane to the 27-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Crossing right, catch made by Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He has a first down. That catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Up the middle, Achane. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Devon Achane. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Desperados get a bit closer.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The offense will...
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They're on 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Following up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And they'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They try again with Lynch. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Patterson's kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Shifts by him. Well, they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty ripped up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to look deep down the field. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. big play there. 61 yards. And the Desperados are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5. Vick now. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Let's go now.
On play action, Vick. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 75. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he settles in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Warner. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pierce. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Warner to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
22-yard line.
Here's Warner. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, Warner. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable... Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's into the clear again. Ja'Marr Chase. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ja'Marr Chase, 98 yards. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Desperados 29.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. And what a big-time play there. 72 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Desperados are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Makes the score Bills 53.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
6-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Got him in. It's Brown. Oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
7-yard gain.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 68.
This will be caught once again by Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Vick readies to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
19, 18, Mustang 19.
From the gun, Vick. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 2. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. Lynch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
24-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And he will find his man Chase complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Here we go, set.
Warner from the gun. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 8.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. No, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Warner. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. It makes it hard to defend.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. And he's caught. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
That's another first down.
Now Warner. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
These guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because You and I both know, heck, they knew, this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'll be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for Buffalo, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat.